Well, we've been through the Lion's Gate, and of course Iran is like Ariane, like the lion, and the Strait of Hormuz. Now, I covered this Hormuz business years ago to do with the town that was supposed to be there, run by the Portuguese, and that white powder gold and all that stuff. So it's quite interesting that it's so big in the media at the moment. Something that I said was covered many years ago on this channel. And I had somebody in my last video said, "Oh, you waffle on about nothing." And somebody did say, and thankfully they did, they said, "Have you watched much of this guy's work?" And as somebody else said, "Oh, don't worry, it's just another agent. I don't like people getting any sort of education here. It's all got to be like the ruby ring, eh? The ruby ring, just like Ringo in Help." I recently watched that Help movie again. Very interesting movie, Help by the Beatles. So many things I could talk about that movie, and I might do another video one day about that movie, in fact. But here he is, the president of Iran. He's Masoud Pezeshkian, a relative moderate, but it's the best time for an agreement. And 53, another 8. And we just had Beatty's birthday, and what's interesting about that is it's a double metonic for Beatty, 38, double 19. I said years ago this should be a very interesting period once Beatty has turned the double metonic, and 11 days. And Oman and Iran. Abbas is the Lord. And Mr. Mr. Lai Farag Chi. This is the president. I haven't heard much of this guy. I haven't heard about this guy before. It's always about the Khomeini guy and the Khomeini's son. But it's beyond one strait. The vulnerabilities of the region, so they're saying. And vessels transiting the strait. Well, certainly they've been playing around with the price of petrol. It's been back up again. Up and down it goes here like a yo-yo in Australia. I'm sure that's happening for you too. So somebody's trading this and making money, buying it at a cheap price and reselling it at an expensive price. Oh, it's hilarious. Yes, on it goes. But what's interesting about this image here, of course, we know this so well, and the ruby ring from the Beatles, and of course we know the Beatles are heavily involved with Big Al. Yes, and here is Big Al, and same ring, same look, same bat station, same bat channel, as they say. Tune in next week, and it'll never be different. Yes, you just can't make this stuff up, folks, but people don't like me sharing stuff like this, unfortunately, and certainly doesn't go very far. Hidden away, and look, it's beyond most people. Most people make every excuse why, oh, that's just something people do. You know, they just have that ring there like that, and they just do this symbol like that. You know, that's just what you do. Very cheeky. Pushing into the cheek. Very cheeky indeed. Yes, an article in the main Google News about Beatrice from Mary Claire, and beholding my heart here. Very interesting green, the green man idea here. Man indeed. And this is the 6/6 wedding of Peter Phillips and Harriet. Harriet Sperling. It's an interesting name, isn't it? But the rise and fall of the House of York. Like her 38th birthday on Saturday, August the 8th. Lots of 8s going on. And be a little bit different for King Charles' niece, they're saying, after the arrest of Andy Pandy. Yes, a few articles here about Beatrice and Eugene. And Mozzie. And this was the one back in June 6th, you see. And now they're doing the 18th birthday ball. 666 birthday ball. But desperate to cut off. They're cutting them off on the 21st of May. And but returning to the spotlight after Royal Snubs. The one Royal fighting Beatrice and Eugene's corner after move to protect them. And that royal fighting to protect them is none other than King Charles. They keep it a bit secret at the top of the page to get you interested. And are they even related? Look at that. Crazy stuff. It's like Harry and Will. They certainly do the same pout, but not much else is similar, is it now? Well, it looks cheap now. At 10.75 was 22. But yes, Charles is out there batting for them. So they say. Very interesting days indeed. And as I said, the double metonic. So it's going to be pretty interesting stuff going on around the world, because you know there's something very strange about all these people and how the media intertwines with activities that they have. This is a very interesting pout here, isn't it? The pout and the smile. Very, very strange photos they always have of these people, that's for sure. And Hewlett Packard, this one is involved in AI a lot. And Zara getting a big mention with this. And the Princess Royal at 70. There's your 7 code. And don't I like this Frozen idea? That Disney Frozen, etc. Mr. Freeze, George Sanders, the old Batman. But frozen out by cousin Princess Beatrice and this thing, Piers Morgan. Yeah, so I'll just have to wait and see where all this heads. It's got very strange stuff going out. And olive branches, this olive business everywhere in the news. Of course, that olive tree guy. What a name, Olive Tree. So strange days indeed, folks, and I think they're about to get stranger for the rest of this year. I said that many years ago. If you'd been following me, you'd know I said that. 2026, Beatrice's double metonic. And we're coming into the Grouse 12 now, which I made a video on the other day. So we'll just have to wait and see what they have planned for that. And the price of petrol, which way is it going to go? Or just going to keep bobbing around so somebody's making a lot of money, especially Mr. Volatility himself, Howard Lutnick. He'll be smiling. All right, thanks a lot. And I did see Howard there the other day in something. I have to go and hunt that back up. His head was sticking out in something that they were talking about. And I thought, there's Howard. Strange enough. Howard gets around. Howard the Duck. All right, thanks a lot.